So, Forza Horizon 4 was possibly one of the best racing games of our time, but there were some things it just didn't do well. In this video, I'm going to go through my Forza Horizon 5 wish list and what I would like to see in the next Forza Horizon game. Enjoy the video. So, first on the list is location. Everybody has been asking for Forza to be set in Japan. Now, even though I would love to see it to be set in Japan, with their car culture, cities and mountain roads, I would prefer to see the game set in LA and San Francisco for the next game. Now, I think this because, judging off Forza Horizon 4, I'm not too sure the devs would make the best game in Japan and might let the community down, and everybody, and I mean everybody, would be mad if that happened. Now, if the game was set in LA or San Francisco, we would be able to have the Golden Gate Bridge, which would probably, I think it would be our first bridge that would connect island to island, which would be really good. We'd be able to have the city life and some nice houses up in the hills. One thing I think Forza should try and do better is the houses. There wasn't really any need for the houses, and the festival wasn't the best either. So I reckon if they made the houses more interactive, like Test Drive Unlimited 2, where you could get out of your car, you could walk around your house, you could go into your garage, all of that stuff, it would make it much better. A downside to it being set in San Francisco and LA is that the community would be really mad about it. And there isn't much of a big car culture over there, so there wouldn't be much life going on in the game. Okay, so second up on the list is consistent updates. Just like Forza Horizon 4's weekly Forzathon and monthly updates, but I feel like they could do a better job. Now, I don't know how they could do this, but at the moment I feel like the updates don't bring much to the game and often feel boring. So, I don't know, maybe they could add some more PR stunts to the Forzathons or make them more challenging, maybe a time attack lap or something. I'm not sure how they could do this, but personally, I think they could do a much better job at it. Okay, so next on the list is new PR stunts. I feel like after a while the PR stunts in Forza Horizon 4 just don't feel fun anymore. With the Fortune Island expansion, the devs added Trailblazer events, but personally I thought they were quite bad. I didn't like them because, well, I wasn't the best at them, but you know, if the devs tweaked the concept of Trailblazers so you had to stick to a certain route, I think that would be much better. So say you had to stick to a cross-country route or an on-road racing route or something like that, I think that would be much better for the game. Next up on the list is more emphasis on drifting. Although we have drift zones and the drift adventure, and a whole expansion that added a massive drift road, I think we still need more things to do with drifting. Like for instance, once you've completed all the drift zones, there is no real reason to go back and do them again. Drift zones should be included in Forzathons, and we should be able to make our own drift routes, like we can make our own racing routes. I think if we could make our own drift routes, it would add a better element to the game and give us drifters a real reason to try and find a nice little road. And then, you know, if people do find a good route, you could always go onto the blueprint event and find their route and use it for yourself, and I reckon that would be a really good idea. Okay, so last on the list is map expansions, and I mean better and bigger map expansions, because that is a must for a game like Forza to extend its life. Forza Horizon 4's LEGO expansion was very disappointing, and the only real selling point for Fortune Island was the big drift road. Apart from that, there was no reason to go and buy it. Expansions need new features to encourage players to buy them and to extend the life of their game. That's it for my Forza Horizon 5 wish list. If you would like to see a part 2, then make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to see more videos in future. So yeah guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.